G'day everyone, Adrian here for Wollongong TV. Today I'm joined with Marty Haynes from i98FM. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Adrian.
Mate, we're back again.
Yeah.
I'm so proud to do this episode for Wollongong TV. It's the third year now, and Convoy just keeps getting bigger and bigger. What can we expect this year?
Well, it's one of those sort of things where you never know what's in front of you. We know the hype's there. It's like any business, I suppose. You look at things that, is there going to be a bit of a lull within what we're doing? But I think when people see what the good things that Camp Quality do back into the community for these kids that, are really suffering some hard times. We've got a few of those kids that will be there on Sunday the 15th when they roll down the hill in a truck. Some of them are really battling to stay alive at a very young age. And I think as a community that we come together, and I've said it on many occasions, that when those families see everyone on the side of the road, or the trucks or the bikes, and then get down to Croon Road and they see everyone applauding or waving, they know that their journey, they're not doing it alone. They've got someone there to support, and we all want to make sure that their journey is a lot better, and we can put a smile on their face for at least one day. Yeah.
So look, for those that don't know about Convoy, I mean, you'd have to be sleeping under a rock really in the Illawarra. There's something about how, I don't know, you just add bikes and trucks and anything to do with a big engine in it, and the people of the Illawarra, and they just flock to it. What is it about Wollongong and about the Illawarra that really gets behind this?
I think we do live in a very special place, and Convoy has been around for a little while. We started in Canberra in '97 when we lost a little boy called Ryan Scaines who loved bikes and also trucks, and that was the driving force for me, because I became very close, and the group down there needed money to keep running and helping the families. And the original idea came from a guy called John Ferret Moran in Brisbane. Gotcha. I didn't know him at that stage. I've got to know him since. Yeah. He's such a great man. He's a beautiful man in his 80s, and he's very proud of how Convoy started to evolve across the country. And I think with where we live here in the Illawarra, up and down the coast, people want to help each other. It's very family orientated. Our people that are born here tend to stay here. Like I was born in Sydney, but I wouldn't move back there. Wollongong and the Illawarra is my home, and will be forever. I mean, I love living here. So when we see the likes of Convoy, you can just see how everyone comes together. You see these truckies, they travel an interstate, they're gone all week, they're not around their families, they come home on the weekend and they spend time, and I think Convoy makes them feel appreciative of actually what they've got, that they're not. And some of these truckies are actually now walking the road of a Camp Quality family. There's a couple there that do the hard yards in a truck, and now their world has been turned upside down with their child being diagnosed with cancer. So it's special, and I'm so glad and proud of how it evolved back in 2005 when we put it together, and it took us 2 years in the making of it, which we said, and everyone thought we were crazy, but I knew it'd work. I didn't think it'd work to the extent it has now, and to see like last year 1.6 million,
worth it. Wow,
and 6 million in 10 years, and the money stays here. We were pretty adamant about that, but it's a very special thing.
I love it. So what can we expect this year? Anything, can you name drop? Can you reveal anything?
Well, this year,
it's
always harder. You try and beat the year before. This year, the guys from Yatcon Civil actually approached us, PD8s, and said, he's really good mates with Robbie Madison. And Robbie wanted to do something and put something back into here to help us as well. And he's got a group of his riders coming in, and we'll have these freestylers. So they do all these stunts at the Family Fun Day. We've got the likes of Justice Crew, Nathaniel, and Luke Kateris, who was on The Voice. So it'll be exciting times down there. Harrigan Isuzu have brought in this thing called the Summit, where you get into a car very similar to what we're standing beside now with the Isuzu Convoy Ute, and they'll do this particular ride. There's going to be a lot of rides. We're just, fingers crossed there's no rain. That's a big thing for that can damage a day when you're doing it outside.
We'll say our prayers.
Yeah, we do. And we've seen some of this year it's changed a bit too, is the lead bike. We've noticed that there's a lot more groups come together, whether it's the guys at Caltex here in the Illawarra. I've got a group together. We've got the guys that own a lot of the cafes, Raps and Salvatore. They're all come together to bid for the lead bike. And Mount Kembla Pub They've got a group, so we'll see. That's going to be exciting times when they bid for the lead to see which bike will lead, and then of course the truck auction when we see the People's Truck fighting for it, Coastal Windows, MJ Roll, and there could be some surprises in there too. We don't know.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, so are we.
All right, so let's mention some dates for everyone out there. The day, the date, when's it on?
Yeah, okay, well it's on the always on the third Sunday of November, so this year it's being the 15th of November, and we kick it off at Westcliff Colliery. That's where the lead trucks and bikes will come out of at around 8:30, and the rest of the trucks that donate and not in that lead pack will make their way up to the Helensburgh exit on the M1 motorway, and then make their way back through Darks Forest and line up near Sublime Point, and then they get the go ahead. Once the lead trucks go through, they just join in and down the mountain, and off we go.
Nice. And then we head off to Albion Park, is that
right?
right?
We head along of course the Coast Road through Warrawong, which is always popular, Warilla, over the Wingdang Bridge, which is a beautiful sight when you see it from a helicopter, and some of the photographs we get later on. And then we make our way across into Albion Park and finish at Croom Road Sporting Complex.
Fantastic. So everyone's got to find their great positions.
There's plenty.
And, make sure they line up, and then head down to Croom Road for the big event.
Yeah.
Marty, thanks so much.
Thanks,
for today,
Adrian.
mate.
Thanks for your support. It's been
it's
great.
My pleasure. You're an absolute legend and a great bloke for the community. Guys, please get behind this amazing cause. I'm Adrian D'Amico for Wollongong TV. See you on the next show.